Okay, I'm testing. This is my first time using one of these fuzzy things. It's nice. Hey friends, thanks for practicing with me. This is a mantra and movement class. So we are going to begin with a Sanskrit mantra in the beginning. This is one of my favorite mantras. It is to Ganesha, who is, people believe, is the remover of obstacles, but I like to see him as the one that helps us move through obstacles. So if you're practicing right now on a Monday, or if you've got a lot going on in your mind, this is a great mantra to use. Or if you're trying to move through something emotionally, physically, mentally, you can always come back to this mantra. So we're gonna chant for a bit and then go into some gentle movement. So when you're ready, go ahead and find a comfortable seat if you aren't there already. If you have a pillow and you want to sit on a pillow, we're going to be sitting for a little bit, or a bolster or a block to get the hips up higher so that the spine is longer. You can do that. Also, if you feel like laying on your back for this, you're welcome to lay on your back. Just a gentle reminder, this is your practice, so please take what you need. I'm just here to help guide. But we'll go ahead and close the eyes or just find a soft gaze on something. And go ahead and take a deep breath into the nose and a deep breath out. So this mantra, I'll have it written on the screen. It is Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. So you can take a look at the screen. I'll also leave it here while we are chanting. And we'll go ahead and take another deep breath in, then a deep breath out. From here, we'll begin to chant. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 And I will whisper Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. From here, we're going to just mentally repeat it in our head. And slowly release that mantra. And we'll take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And just allow yourself to be here with the frequency of that mantra. Noticing how the body feels, how the mind feels, how the heart feels, without any judgment or expectation. And throughout your practice, you're so welcome to use this mantra as we move today, but also in your external world. Anytime the mind starts to create stories, or you're in a place of doubt, fear, anything that doesn't serve the heart, you can always come back to that mantra, Om Gam Ganapate Namaha. We'll bring the hands to heart center. And together we'll chant Om to start our physical practice. We'll take a breath together first, deep breath in, and deep breath out. Inhale to Om. Slowly release the hands. And then this time we'll bring actually the hands up and just start to draw some circles with the wrists in one direction. And while you're doing so, remembering to breathe, taking slow, deep breaths as we move today and always. Your breath is your greatest life force. You can always come back to on your mat and always in this everyday yoga practice in the world. Go ahead and switch directions. And then we're going to flick our hands 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. We'll inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, we'll release the right hand down, left arm comes up and over, so I may be opposite of you. Inhale as you open up through the chest, roll the shoulder blade down. Exhale here. And then inhale, come back through center, both arms up. Exhale to the other side, left arm down, right arm reaches up and over. Inhale as you open up the shoulder. Exhale here. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, we'll take a twist to the right. Left hand onto the right knee, right hand sent behind. Inhale, find length. Exhale here. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, finds length. Exhale as you open. Inhale, come back through center. And then exhale, we'll goal post the arms as you draw your navel up and in, opening up through the chest here. Deep breath in. And then exhale, release the hands behind you. We're going to bring our feet out in front of us, a little wider, and we're just going to windshield wipe the legs. Beautiful. And then from here, we'll make our way onto all fours into tabletop pose. Spreading your fingers wide, bring those knees underneath the waist. And then from here, I invite you to close your eyes if that feels okay. Finding engagement, slight engagement in the core. Again, spread through the fingertips, press down through each fingertip too. Or spread through the fingers and press down through each fingertip. And push into the shoulder blades so you have a bit of an opening in your back. And from here, we'll take a deep breath in as you drop the belly, peel that chest forward and up. And a deep breath out as you round through the spine into your cat pose. Deep breath in, drop the belly. Deep breath out as you round. And then from here, you can continue in cat-cow, or I invite you to take any other movement that your body feels called to take. So just listening here, maybe drawing wheelbarrows or making some funky S's with the spine. Dropping one shoulder and then the other. Playing around, finding some expression and movement with your spine. A few more breaths here. And then from here, we're going to curl the toes and come right into downward facing dog. But we're only doing this just to stretch out the back of the legs. We'll be here for a couple of breaths. So as you inhale, draw your navel in, bend through the knees, and as you exhale, send the hips up as you press the heart towards the thighs. Pressing into the palms, to the balls of the feet, heels reaching down, don't necessarily need to be touching the mat. And then from here, we're just going to drop into a child's pose. Knees wide, toes touch, sink the hips back. Reach those arms out in front of you. And if you want more of an active child's pose, you can keep those elbows lifted. For me, I'm just going to be more gentle today and allow my elbows to soften. Letting the heart melt towards the mat. And really finding that deep, nourishing connection to your breath here. And if you'd like, you can even mentally repeat the mantra Om Gam Ganapate Namaha as you breathe. And at any point you wish to let out an audible sigh, go ahead and be as noisy as you'd like with your breath. Like I said, it is your life force. The breath allows us to create space. And especially in times when we feel like we don't have it. Few more breaths here, really dropping into your breath. One more deep breath in, deep breath out, and rising back up onto all fours into your tabletop pose. From here, we'll reach that right leg back behind us, hovering it, flex the right toes down, and then we'll bend through the right knee as we lift through that right thigh, lift through the heart. Maybe that heel comes close to the head. We'll inhale here as you draw the navel up. Exhale, draw that knee to the chest, rounding through the spine. Inhale as you reach up. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to chest. And this time we'll inhale, extend that leg long. Go ahead and swing that left leg out, drop that right heel down at the edge, and reach that right arm up for a supported side plank. Opening up through the chest here. Deep breath in. Exhale, release that right arm down, come back to tabletop pose. We'll take a cat-cow here. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round through the spine. Come back to neutral pose, and we'll do the same thing other side. Extend that left leg long. Pointing the toes down, engaging the core, lifting through the chest. We'll inhale, reach that heel up. Bend the knees. And then exhale, draw that knee to chest. Inhale, reach. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, reach. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, extend that left leg, swing the right leg out, drop it down, coming into that supported side plank. Left arm reaches up. Exhaling here. Inhale as you open. And then exhale, release that left hand down. Come back to tabletop pose. Curling the toes underneath you as you inhale and exhale, coming to your downward facing dog. A few breaths here. Again, sending that heart towards the thighs. And then from here, we'll bend through the knees as you inhale, look forward. Next one, make your way to the top of the mat into a forward fold. Feet hip width apart or wider. We'll inhale into our halfway lift, flat back, rolling the shoulder blades back. Exhale into your forward fold. Root down through the feet as you inhale. Rise up all the way. Reach both arms up high. And exhale, hands to heart center. Find a deep breath in here. Then a deep breath out. 2 more deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. And exhale. And then go ahead and let the arms just rest along the side, coming to that standing mountain pose. Feet can be a little bit wider here. Slight bend in the knees. And from here, we'll just sway the arms from side to side. And from here, if you want to add a little bounce, you can add a little bounce. If you want to add some shake to the arms, you can add some shake in the shoulders. And of course, if you want to hop, you can go ahead and hop. This is a great way to just release energy. And slowly come back to center. Shake it out one more time. Take a deep breath in. And an audible exhale. And just pausing here. Noticing any tingly sensations in the body. All while staying connected to your breath. And then from here, we'll step that left foot back into warrior one position, bending through that right knee. Inhale, reach those arms up or bring the hands to heart center, your choice. And that knee doesn't go past the ankle, it is above or slightly behind. And we're opening up through that left hip. So draw a little tuck in the tailbone, engaging the core as you draw the navel up, lifting through the heart and then softening through the shoulders. Deep breaths here, palms facing each other. And if the mind begins to wander, coming back to the mantra, Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Inhale here. And exhale, open up into your warrior two, adjusting your stance if needed. Bringing that heel in line with the back arch. Right knee opens up towards the pinky, softening the shoulders down. And from here, we'll inhale, straighten, bring the palms to touch, pivot that right toe in, then exhale, we'll come to warrior two, facing the back of our mat, bending through that left knee. And then from here, we're going to come to warrior one towards the back of the mat. So swing that right arm down, pivot that back heel, heart is facing forward, both arms up, bending through that left knee still. And we're opening up through that right hip this time. Strong legs here, soft heart, face, shoulders. Inhale, straighten, open up into star pose. And then we'll go ahead and either bring the hands to hips or interlace the fingers below the back. As you inhale, draw the navel up, opening up through the chest. Exhale as you bend and hinge at the hips, coming down to your wide-legged fold. And if you'd like, you can keep the arms above here, or you can release them down. I'm going to release them down. Keeping your breath here. And from here, finding that halfway lift, we're going to heel toe the feet in, coming into a forward fold. Inhaling to your halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rooting down through the feet as you inhale, rise, sweep both arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And then come to the top of your mat. Keeping the hands at heart here, breathe. And then from here, we're going to inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, sink into a chair pose. Weight comes into the heels. Inhale here. Exhale a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale a little deeper. Inhale. And then exhale, we're going to keep the knees bent, release the hands down, and we're going to come into a crouching pose. So coming onto the balls of the feet, rounding through the spine. And you can keep the hands down for some support. If you'd like to play with bounce, maybe giving yourself a hug. So you open up to the back. Keep breathing wherever you are. One more inhale. Exhale, we'll press into the mat, lift our hips up. This time we're just going to open up our toes out, heels in. Bringing the feet mat width apart, sink into the hips for a malasana, yogi squat. If the heels are lifted, that's totally fine. Palms press into each other, find some length here. Deep breaths. Use your mantra to move through any thoughts, any limitations in the mind. Beautiful. And then from here, we're going to bring the hands behind us, walk the hands back. We'll come into a seated butterfly pose, bring the soles of the feet to touch. Inhale as you find length, maybe grabbing onto the ankles or feet. Exhale as you hinge and fold. And slowly begin to rise up. And close the knees. Extend the legs long. Go ahead and shake out the legs. From here, we're going to come into I'm blanking on the name of this pose, but we'll extend the left leg out, bring the right foot into the inner left thigh. Inhale, reach both arms up, and instead of folding towards that left leg, we're going to exhale down the center. So folding right towards the center of your mat, over the right ankle. And go ahead and rock the hands up. Inhale, reach both arms up, and this time we'll pivot towards that left leg and exhale, fold over the left leg. Go ahead and rise up. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, we're going to bring that right hand behind us and come into a stargazer or baby wild thing pose, lifting the hips up, pressing into that right palm, reaching that left arm back. Deep breath in here. And exhale, release that down. And we'll come to the other side. So extend the right leg long, left sole of the foot comes to the inner right thigh. We'll inhale, reach both arms up. And then exhale, hinging at the hips, folding down the center. And slowly walk those hands up. Inhale, reaching both arms up, pivot towards the right leg. Exhale, hinge and fold over the right leg. And see if you can let your breath expand a bit more and also soften a bit more. Noticing what happens when you begin to soften through the body. And then we'll rise up. Inhale, reaching both arms up. Exhale, drop that left hand behind and then pressing to that left hand as you lift the hips up for that stargazer pose. Deep breath in. And then exhale, release that down. And then go ahead and extend both legs long. We'll make our way down onto the mat, reaching both arms forward. Inhale, find length. And exhale, slowly lower yourself all the way down. And when you arrive, finding a nice long stretch, reaching both arms up and over, legs away as you inhale here. And then exhale, hugging the knees into the chest, rocking from side to side. And then from here, we'll go ahead and let the knees fall to the left, bringing the arms out into a goalpost or a T. And if it is okay on your neck, bringing the gaze over to the right side. And then we'll come back through center as you inhale here. Maybe the rocking from side to side again before letting the legs fall to the right side. And feel free to scooch the hips over if you need to. Switching the gaze if that feels okay on the neck. And coming back through center. Giving yourself a hug, maybe coming into a happy baby. Bring the soles of the feet up. Knees come to the outer edge. Ankles are stacked over the knees as you press the low back into your mat. And if it feels okay to rock from side to side, you can rock your baby from side to side. And then go ahead and draw the knees into the chest as you take a deep breath in. And then exhale, let the legs go long, letting the legs come to the corners of your mat, taking up space. And go ahead and roll the shoulder blades down away from the ears, finding a little lift in the heart. And for a moment, just allowing the body to receive your practice, your mantra, your breath, your movement. And giving yourself permission to relax. Allowing the body to relax. The mind to relax. The breath to relax. Allowing the full being to completely relax. And I always encourage staying here as long as you can. Otherwise, if you wish to close practice with me, go and find some movement in your fingers and your toes. Maybe rock the head from side to side. Reaching those arms up and over, finding that nice long stretch. And then as you exhale, bring in the soles of the feet onto the mat. Scooching the hips over to the left and curling yourself over to the right side. Into your fetal position. Knowing that every day you have the opportunity to be reborn, just as you are in your yoga practice from the start to now. And then go ahead and press yourself up. Getting in a cross-legged seat. Bringing the hands to heart center. And for this moment, I invite you to find gratitude to someone or something, this could be yourself, that brings joy into your life. Filling the heart up with gratitude with your breath, taking that deep breath in, fill it up, maybe bring a smile to your face. And exhale, giving it to the world. We'll chant Om to close this practice. Inhale to Om, deep breath in. May you have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Much love and many blessings.